Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? It's J2O, man. Keep it real, FOREX KIng. Oh, man, it's Tuesday, and I might do a little trade recap for today. And I like to say, I did not execute well during London session. I had a choice to either go for the scalp move or go with what I thought was going to be a swing move. Because as you can see, this chart is a 1 hour chart. I was looking for the potential downtrend for GBP JPY. That being said, I was focusing on a continuation for a sell. So I wasn't really worrying about no bullish momentum push in the market. So I got in a sell during London session, probably around here per se. And the market came up, came back down, and then kept pushing up, breaking the trend line, the downtrend trend line, and creating like a newer high. So before, if you look at this, you can see the market from last week was dropping. Monday it dropped. So I'm like, okay, hopefully today it creates like a big push down. Because if we look at the daily chart, zoom in, the daily chart after yesterday downtrend, I was like, okay, hopefully today, since there wasn't no crazy news, I was hoping the market continues a swing move to the downside. So I had myself just holding ready, but it came up and it's all good because I could have went for a buy and caught the typical scalp move, even though it retraced a little bit before New York open. It's all good. This would have been an easy like scalp move over 70 pips. Let's see how much exactly. If I caught it from here, 68 pips from here. Stop loss below the wick. So this would still been a good trade to take if I was looking for a buy during beginning of New York session. Because London, like, okay, they had a lot of exhaustion with the wick. You could still got in during London session, but you had to be patient to hold out. Because if you see all this wick exhaustion, the market looks like it wants to come back up. And me, because I was trying to swing trade, I was just focused on sales regardless. I was cool to take drawdown, but the thing about that, you can understand the market could just do what it wants. And for this example, it pushed up. So if you had buys from London or New York that have been straight, that would have been a better move. But I wasn't focused on that type of move, so that's why I took a loss today. So sometimes the market you can take a loss due to your judgment approach. Because when you swing trade, you don't really care about an entry. You mostly focus on patience and stuff. But my swing trade, my stops was pretty much around here because I was expecting the market to come all the way up here. Sometimes the market could just continue to go up and then keep going up, and I was just trying to blow my count, so I just took an L by letting it break the trend line and like hitting this area. Because sometimes it could break the trend line, have like a wick, and then come back down. So that's why I took my L. And even if I had drawn fibs, let's say I was looking for sales. So I was waiting for it to like retest this area that had been shade for sell, but clearly it tested and kept breaking, going more to the upside. So I would have still lost the trade. So that's why you need to have good risk management when you trade, because sometimes losses happen due to your views of the market. So I took an L due to swing trading or trying to swing trade, because this pair Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Been on a rise like last week. So also hoping this week we start to drop. But sometimes the drop might not be today, but could be the next day. So that's the thing about trading. You gotta keep at it, keep reanalyzing the chart. Right now it could like form a head and shoulder pattern soon and then drop. So I feel like sometimes trying to catch like the first initial drop might be like challenging because there's fake outs. The market might not want to drop right away. So you just gotta be mindful. So that's why I took a L. But I was cool with that because I understood the risk. And I feel like when you become a swing trader, like you could become lazy because you don't really care about your entry. You know, it's a patient game. But if you don't analyze right or have good risk management, swing trading can really do some terrible things to your account. So that's FOI. And I was looking at other pairs like AUD. Okay, broke the resistance area. We're on uptrend. Gold is still on a bullish momentum. I know like last week gold kind of dropped, but now gold is basically coming back to like the 2000 areas. There's a lot going on in the market. So for gold, I would definitely just still focus on buys because overall last month it was bullish. Let's go to daily chart. What if gold potentially could retest the 2060 area and the rate is going and could potentially test that area? So that's still an option right now. GBUSD, it finally broke because last week was straight consolidating. That's the consolidation. If you're trying to hold like a swing trade, because I had like a pair for this, like a trade, a sell, and I didn't close out. I was trying to like hold it, try to catch the drop, but clearly, as you see, trade what you see, not what you think. You can see it creating like higher highs, lower high, lower high. So it's getting higher each time. So a breakout is going to occur soon. And in this instant, the breakout was to the upside. Since we're still overall on the daily, we're overall on a bullish momentum. So GBUSD is going up. Last week, there's a lot of, rejection, a lot of playing around, but this week is straight smooth. Let's go to weekly. So today's is only Tuesday, and this is how the market is looking with the candle. The past 2 weeks, the market really wasn't anything too crazy for GBUSD. So that's why this week is like most likely a breakout week, which is happening right now. So it's good to see the candle patterns and stuff. But that's the thing about swing trading. If you're trying to catch a drop, let's say you want to catch a drop because there's a lot of exhaustion wicks here. If you catch it, it would have been great. But sometimes the market plays around and then goes back up. It's like breakout. I noticed that many times. That's usually the types of trades I lose when I try to catch like the top of the drop. But it is what it is. So let's look at the Dow Jones. Nothing too crazy. The Dow consolidating. Bitcoin is still on the uptrend. So I'll just focus mostly on buys on Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's doing good this month of August so far. So pretty much keep buying. So let's go back to gold. For my gold traders, focus on buys and you should be all right. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes in the market you can lose due to your view or what type of trade you're trying to take. Sometimes you want to take a long-term trade so you don't care about entries. Because I feel like me where I'm at trading, I do get lazy at times, and I want to swing trading, just put trading in, let it be. But I had more success in scalping because you're more focused. You go with the current trend. It is, and you can't like be too far off because when you're right within the first like hour or whatever the case is. But swing trading, you don't really care. Just let it go. Be off for a while. But like I said, my skill set right now, my most wins are from scalping. More focus. So I'll probably focus more on scout moves and just tweak my style of trading so I don't be lazy. So my consistency wins can be back up. So that's that. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you having a losing streak, let me know. We can talk about it on my Forex talk show. So that's it, everybody. You already know we out here. Peace.